sports world just got hit with a decision most people didn't see landing this clean. LeBron James is a Philadelphia 76er. 2 years, $8 million, player option, and he looked the camera dead in the eye and said this is his last decision. Before we dive in, this is the first episode of the Rand Report. Brand new show, no corporate filter, no soft takes, just direct, intense breakdown of the biggest stories every single day. If that's what you've been looking for, you're in the right place. I'm Jim Rand, and this is the Rand Report. No fluff, no soft analysis, just the heat. First, LeBron to Philly. This isn't a quiet free agent signing. This is the biggest name in basketball deciding the Sixers give him the best remaining shot at a fifth ring. He admitted he thought he was done when the season ended. He needed time. Then he looked at the board. Embiid, Maxey, Jaylen Brown, a young core, and a coach who's won before, and he chose the city of brotherly love. Think about what this roster looks like now. 2 former MVPs, a dynamic scoring guard, a two-way wing who just got traded from a rival, and the all-time leading scorer still playing at a high level at 41. That's not a rebuild. That's a win-now swing. Rival fans are already reacting exactly how you'd expect. Some are terrified, some are mocking the age. Both reactions tell you the same thing. This move matters. The Eastern Conference just got a lot more interesting overnight. Every contender has to recalculate. That's why this story is still eating the timeline and why the biggest voices in the game can't stop talking about it. Then, NFL training camps are open. Rookies are reporting across the league. Veterans follow in the next few days. Patrick Mahomes is fully cleared and optimistic after knee surgery. That's a massive green light for Kansas City. At the same time, the injury list is already growing. The Panthers lost a projected starter to a torn ACL in the first practice. New coaches are walking into buildings with their own systems and zero patience for the old way. This is the part of the calendar where hope is highest and reality starts punching back. 10 new head coaches, multiple quarterback battles, rosters still fluid. The volume from the major shows is already loud because every practice report, every limited participant, every "he looks explosive" quote gets amplified. Training camp isn't just practice, it's the first public pressure test of every offseason plan. Third, the early camp storylines that actually matter. Watch the teams with new coordinators. Watch the ones dealing with holdouts or recovering stars. Watch how quickly day-to-day turns into week-to-week. Watch the young players drafted to solve problems last spring who now have to survive August. The conversation is shifting fast from who's the best team on paper to who survives the first 2 weeks without a major hit. That's the daily grind these shows are feeding on right now. LeBron's decision gave the NBA a clean narrative bomb. The NFL is answering with 32 different versions of controlled chaos. Put them side by side, and you have the exact mix that keeps people refreshing timelines and hitting play on the next episode. Here's the bottom line. LeBron is chasing one more ring in Philadelphia on his terms. The NFL is opening the doors to another season of violence and opportunity, and the loudest voices in sports media are locked in on both. If you're listening to this, you already know the game doesn't wait. Neither do we. This has been the Rand Report. I'm Jim Rand, no soft takes. See you next time.
Hey everyone, if you're enjoying this podcast, I think you'll love another engaging series, The Odyssey, short and engaging retellings, a full vivid retelling of Homer's epic, one book at a time. Join us for dramatic storytelling, legendary adventures, and the ultimate tale of homecoming. The link is right there in the show notes. The Odyssey, short and engaging retellings. Go check it out.
Looking for more great storytelling? Check out History in Decades, the podcast that makes history feel alive and relevant. Each episode walks you through one decade at a time, from the early American colonies to the modern world. Hosted by Jim Rand, it's engaging, insightful, and full of the lessons we can still learn from the past. The link is in the show notes, or search for History in Decades on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen, and download it today.